And make sure that I let the stream start back up. Get to the people. Should be live. You know? Test, test. Alright. Now, as you may know, it is winter. And it is cold. And dark out. And I've been playing the game called Long Dark, which has, auroras and snow. And moose and bear. And takes place in Canada. But I don't know how complicated it is to go to Canada. So let's take a look at Alaska. Welcome to Zillow with the Arcane 6. I'll be your host, the Arcane 6. And today we will be viewing Zillow in Alaska. Rules for Zillow. It's not that serious. That's about it. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this, which seems to be the most northern point. I feel like that's interesting, right? Like the most northern, ooh, maybe we should go down to Florida after this one and see what the most southern Zillow thing in America is. That'll be fun. Alright. As you can see, there is snow everywhere. Fresh powder. Is that where the street is? That's a street sign. There's more snow than I thought. And it's almost completely covered up. Okay. Are we buying these 2 fire barrels out here? Is that what the listing is for? Well, looks like we've got a greenhouse and a regular house with a flat roof. Doesn't that mean you have to shovel off your roof sometimes? Because the snow won't slide off? And you don't want all the pressure building up and like caving in a part of your roof? So I may not know much, but I do know that that is a beautiful view. Gosh, you think the northern lights show up there sometimes at night? I feel like they gotta. Oh, and in spring, you do get to see the grass. You get to see the green things, the wildflowers, this little stream. This has been there a long time. The welcome sign's broken up. Welcome to Long Creek. We definitely have something on the roof. I think that's a dog sled. Man, it's pretty. And this creek meets up with that big creek river. It's nice. I'm not even making fun of anything. Really, I'm just enjoying it. Okay, can we get inside the house? It's a little bit worrying when you have 87 pictures and they're all outside of the property, you know, like they're all like, "No, we can't show you inside. It's actually condemned. You'll have to build a new structure, by the way, just so that you know." These are like turning into 97 of the same pictures. Excuse me. I don't want to give anybody a seizure warning. Let's just start scrolling and see if we get anywhere by the time we get to the end of these. We are outside the entire time. Oh, we've made it to the indoors. Oh, it is a little bit We have a warning sign. A person who provides alcoholic beverages to a person under 21 years of age, if convicted. I'm sorry, was this a bar? I expected this to be someone's house. Why do we have a bar warning? What are you doing in Alaska? Oh, so sorry. Apparently it did not refresh itself and I wasn't actually here. I will be crying if you need me. No, it's okay. It's okay. And I picked the topmost, the tippity topmost Alaskan place because it seemed like the most interesting place to start. Have you seen the outside? Well, not that. This looks like a hotel bit. I don't know what's happening anymore. Let me click off the pictures. We had the first 48 of these 87 pictures were outside. Look how beautiful this place is. This is gorgeous. Right? We have the first pictures have snow. Hold on. Snow! I bet the northern lights shine down on this place. It's Alaska. That could still be a bar. Remote Alaskan villages are real resourceful and good at what they do. As far as I can tell, Alaska, I know they have summers, but the lack of winter did shock me for a moment. Yeah. We're only about halfway up Alaska. That's the highest that I could find a Zillow one in. So let's go back inside. I guess this is some sort of hangout place, or was. It looks a little bit. Well, you can see it with your eyes. I was not expecting it to be a restaurant, bar place. My goodness. It's one of those places you'd find on Bar Rescue. Oh my gosh. Like, what's that? Is that a trap door? Is that a hole in the floor you patched up? Why is it the cleanest spot? Where's it go? Why do you have a tree in here? Well, somebody was working on carving that into a bear. I don't know. It feels like something happened here. Snow. Yes. Maybe that's where the owner lived? In that camper out there? Lives, I don't know. We've got a shed that's boarded up. We have an old shipping crate for purposes. That's where the creek goes down to the river, under that overpass. I guess a doghouse. Fool's Gold Road. Nice. Moose crossing sign. It's very Alaska. When they plowed the roads and then you're just like, it's close enough. Have we seen a 6 beds, 1 bath yet? No. I could try searching for a 6 beds, 1 bath. This is our first property of the night, so. Let's see. That water looks so nice. But it's cold all the time. We have another throne room with the throne upon a stepping up place. Why is there a bucket in the bathroom? That's always a little bit concerning. I thought a sink would be behind these chairs, but it's over there. We've got the laundry room. This is quite an interesting layout that people are working with here. Church chairs. Why are there church chairs in your bathroom? Maybe those were the chairs they used at the bar, and right now, since they're trying to sell the place, they've got them all stacked up. You know, I didn't see anywhere for people to sit. I saw, like, the inside kitchen area of the bar place. Maybe people came and tailgated and ate outside or something? Oh, like, they've got crock pots, they just keep food heated up here and then serve it out to people? I have no idea. I don't know what happened here. We're gonna have to read the, some bunk beds! We're gonna have to read the regular kitchen and house, alright? The synopsis on this to figure out what's going on. You can put your detective hat on and try to decipher this all day. I don't know how far you're gonna actually get. That that sink goes down into that bucket. It doesn't go anywhere but into that bucket. You missed that this is a 6-bed, 1-bath. This one's 6 beds, 1 bath? I'll check. So far we've seen 2 beds. Okay, there's 3. A heater. Something to help keep you alive. And that's it. That is the end of the thing. 6 beds, 1 bath. Okay, back to listing. Live your best life! Live right here! Commercial opportunities await, or keep it for your homestead. Fishing, gold mining, hunting, Long Creek frontage, Chakota River, Chattanooga River frontage. Why is he yelling at me? He's like trying to get my attention, like he's one of those sign flippers on the side of the road. Sir, this is a Zillow. Road maintained by the state. And yes, you even get the grid electric. Past usages: small general convenience store, a gift shop, a restaurant with wine beer license, a camping spot, lodging, plus building pad established, an airstrip abandoned a while back and is adjacent. This has been a little bit of everything. That's why it's confusing. Not much work to remove the saplings, and away you go, back into the air with that airstrip. Buildings need work to become licensed for commercial restaurant. They do indeed. Septic system installed and very underutilized. Connected to, that's because there's only 1 bath. It's at the bottom of the photos. I'll have to, oh, thank you. They've confused the building. Um, Main 2-story, okay, wait, hold on, where was I? Connected to building housing the kitchen facilities and the bathhouse laundry facilities. Main 2-story building is dry / dash non-connected to plumbing. Landline is available at the property should the new owner choose to have it connected. They don't even have telephones in here. It's amazing. Property is occupied year-round, must give 24-hour notice for showings, seller making improvements and clean up all the time. This one is ready to make money with lodging and RV parking now, or move in and begin your Alaskan experience. This is a serene and pristine property to transport you out of the chaos. What could you do with this exquisite piece of property tucked away from the rest of the world? Are you ready to be a part of the original Alaska? Now is your chance with all the hardest work done. Well, I feel like our questions have been answered. Huh. Poor building. Very confused. Alright. Alright, this begs a question though, right? If that's the highest point in America, landlocked in America that we can buy, where's Hawaii? Is Hawaii lower than Florida? We'll check the lowest point in Hawaii and the lowest point in Florida, because the earth is round. Alright, tell me your it looks like down here at the bottom of Key West. 1. I didn't even check the property on the Alaska one. $18.5 million. The lowest point in America, physically speaking. Is this a resort? No, it's a house. Okay. Are we sure it's not a resort? It's 5 beds, 6 baths, not a resort. I don't think it is. North America begins here. I guess it does. It really did look like it about does. Oh boy, that's the ocean. That is the Gulf of Mexico. Right there. I guess. Maybe not the Gulf. We seem to be out in the Caribbean. That's the Caribbean right there. There's their dock. It seems to be missing a couple places for your feet to go, where you could just fall into the ocean if you're not careful. Why is it like that? Hurricanes? I love when there's a bath for every bed and one for guests. Yes. the ideal situation. Hey, that looks crowded. I don't know about you, but that to me looks like a crowded place. But we're here to focus in on this particular property. We have this beautiful pool with some shade sometimes. And then just over the wall here, sharks, presumably. Very, very crowded, yes. Love being pretentious enough for the pool to have a wider waterside views. It's gotta smell like the ocean. You know it does. There's one of these things, these handlebar things that are just like the lowest effort. Very stable, very sturdy in my experience, but that shape, iconic to my childhood. The lighting's very pretty. The lighting's very nice. You could almost forget that there is a super crowded city right on the other side of these walls. You think it's a saltwater pool or a chlorine one? Um, that is a good question. We uh, we always had chlorine. You you'd think they might be able to come up with some sort of filtration system, but I'm betting with the millions of money that they have, they just use freaking chlorine. Here's the street outside. The southernmost house, USA. Just for emphasis. I imagine it might be salt, but I don't know what does large amounts of hurricane water ruin a chlorine filtration system. I mean, I don't know. That's different because I was never all the way down here. Nowhere near this close to down here. Where'd all this extra. The city has melted away and we are now in a jungle. You know what I mean? Inside the house seems pretty nice. Yeah, I think their one gimmick is that they are the southernmost locality. I think that's why they're trying to sell it for so many millions of dollars. Oh, they have decided to live in a jungle for their front lawn. I mean, well, Florida is kind of a jungle area. Well, not exactly, but like it's tropical. I do like the green tiled bathroom though. How far away did I put the green tiled bathroom? Oh, oh, classic southern fan porch. Is this one even outside? I don't think we're out. I don't think this is got pocket doors here. I think it's just the inside. I think it's just fans everywhere for, you know, for the need for fans. They got a piece of driftwood that looks like a fish. So I don't even have the decency to put their porch outside. How dare they? A beautiful piano. Just every single fan that they bought was a different one. Hey! How y'all we mouse ratting today? We doing a little bit of Zillowing. We went to the top of America, the very topmost Zillow spot in Alaska, and looked at it. And so now we're looking at the southernmost part of America, which is, I said it twice because it's on the sign outside this house twice. It's actually for sale, the most southern property in the continental United States. I think Hawaii might be lower. There's so much wicker to fence me. No, you're right. That it is an unseemly amount of wicker. Even the windows have this wicker-esque slatting to them. Mostly it's tacky and the pool has oceanside views. We can show you the pool again later. We have an elevator. There's the ocean. It's just right there. It's actually really nice to have that kind of view. Now that you show it to me with this marble-ish floor and stuff, they have a little plaque for the southernmost part of America right there. There's no flag on it? It's written in the tiles. Mosaic style. Basically the pool is the ocean. The pool is not basically the ocean. The ocean and the pool are vastly different things. See, there's the pool. There's the ocean. One is a nice shade of blue, very comforting, easy to swim in, and the other one has seaweed and who knows what in there. Very disconcerting. No, I love the ocean and all that. No, it's basically in the ocean. If it if something happened to this porch, it would be in the ocean for sure. If a big wave comes along, that's all it takes. It looks like tide goes clearing up to here, so yeah, you'd probably be about sea level. What was that? Steam trying to tell me something? I didn't even pay attention to it. They must they must have hosted a bunch of parties to have all this, because there's only five beds, 6 baths. It's a flagpole, yeah, with no flag on it. Poor poor flagpole. You're just hanging out in your pool in the ocean, decides to say hi. And then like right there's all this city stuff. I don't think I could do it. I that's so actually I'm upset. I'm upset because the Florida Keys are such an interesting and diverse ecosystem. And there's just far too much development going on there for me. See, here's their plaque. It says North America begins here. And then down here, the southernmost house, USA. Let's do two dance, so dance. Yeah. All right, we'll check and see if Hawaii, because it looks like if I zoom out here, woo, how much was that again? Like 17 million? It was crazy talk. And I rotate the Earth a little bit. It looks like Hawaii is actually southernmost, so. Hello, Johnston Atoll. What? There's no houses over there. Don't need to zoom into that. So I don't even think they get to keep their title, really. I think that title goes to this piece of land, South Point Park. It is just a piece of land. There's nothing much to talk about. This one's also just land. All right, well. 18.5 million. Puerto Rico might be more southy. I don't know if Zillow does Puerto Rico. I don't know if it does the territories. Puerto Rico. Oh, it does. And the U.S. Virgin Islands. What do we got right down here? Ooh, there's one on like an island, 55K. Just an acre of land for sale. Can't even see the island from here, but it looks like it. Is this just put in? I think this is just put in the wrong spot. I think we broke Zillow a little bit. No idea where this is supposed to be. It doesn't look like it belongs there. Homezilla, you're drunk. Oh, hey, there's some nice coastal stuff. I don't need to be out here on Twitch accidentally encouraging people to colonize the Virgin Islands, these undeveloped land over here and stuff. Actually, I think it's undeveloped. This might be a really wide zoom out. There might be houses are rocks on the side there. No, it's a lot of land. Okay. Dang. I don't have the kind of money for that. Let's go. All right. Let's see if Maine is higher than Alaska. It's definitely not. It was never higher than Alaska in its entirety. Shall we ask for a random zip code? St. Petersburg, Florida. But we were just in Florida. St. Petersburg, right there. Whoa. Maine is close to Africa. Hmm. An interesting concept. Oh, closer to Africa than to Alaska? If you go around to the underside of the earth and get to South Africa first? Yeah, that 3D sphericalness is kind of tricky, isn't it? Let's see. What is this little shack? It looks like it's got like those odd corners and stuff. I like it. It's got a little je ne sais quoi. For $1,000, you can get this one, 2 bed, 1 bath. That's gotta be for rent, right? And access to this here community. I may never know. Hold on. That's to purchase? No, no way. Hurricane Helene and Melton dealt a tough blow to Causeway Village, and there are 30 plus homes that residents have decided to sell, therefore giving you an opportunity to own for much less. These homes flooded and will need substantial repairs, such as floors replaced, some walls, and in some cases, roof repairs. Homes in this community sold for 100,000 K before the storm, and most of the homes are being sold for between 5,000 to 20,000, leaving enough room for the homes to be repaired and still have equity. Most estimates for repairs are between 25,000 to 45,000, but do your own due diligence. The transaction is not being brokered by Four Seasons, but rather you deal directly with the owner. If you decide to buy, you'll need to fill out an application for residency with the office prior. They're selling this for actually $1,000. No information on how much the square foot. This has got to be a missed listing or something, right? We're all staring at this and being like, I can't. You can't just own a home that close to the beach for $1,000, right? It's not just me. Yeah, no way. The land itself is 1,000. Yeah, it's like even if the house is entirely like, which it doesn't look entirely busted out. I can understand if it flooded and stuff, but, like, it does not look like that big of a property to have to redo the floors and things. Dang. It's not the only one either. There's for sale, for sale, for sale, for sale. Dang. Are there any that we can see the insides of? This is that same community. Oh, this one's 4,900 and we get to see the inside of it. Sorry, let me make it as big as I can. Hey, look, it's like just heaven at the edge of the kitchen there. Whoa, the way it glows and everything. Okay, moving on. Oh, I'm trying to look for water damage. I'm not seeing the water damage. Doesn't mean it's not there. Oh, what is that? Ooh, brother, what is that? Why is the power cord to the fan on the outside of the wall? So, if I had a couple $1,000s, I could just buy the small community in the edge of St. Petersburg and can't possibly be right. There's got to be like an HOA fee or something. There's so many of them listed like that. So if I had like $1 million and I had the goal of making the world a better place and I wanted to like help the homeless population in Florida or something, I guess I could. I don't. I don't have any dollars, but I like to think about what I would do if I did have dollars, you know? It's crazy. If there's 100 of them at about 10,000 or less, then you could get about 100 of them with $1 million. And I should have been able to do that math in my head, but I wanted to make sure I got the zeros in the right places. All right, you know what? This is too much it's too much to process here. We need to look for something weird, something out there. Kentucky. Illinois. That's the one I clicked on. I feel like Kentucky is probably more interesting, but you never know until you go. Let's stay away from the Northern Lakes area. We'll zoom in here. The midpoint, you know? Okay, a lot of these are just lots. Let's home type. More. Beds and baths, at least one. Price, let's see. Should be a price thing here. Minimum price, $0. No maximum. Look, I found us a castle in the middle of Illinois. $2.1 million. Has an indoor pool. Very small pool, I assume. Look at that. Look at what they can do with photo editing technology these days. Beautiful. Fantastical location. I like how there's these non-fantasy looking like places in the background here, because they didn't need to edit that. Okay. Now we're getting back into the element of what Zillowing is supposed to be. Okay, we're still outside. Still looking at rocks and parapets, terraces, and overhangs, and trees, and grass, and... Aha! A semi-spiraled staircase. Excellent. The same semi-spiraled staircase. I'm beginning to think that there's a reason there are 154 pictures here, and it's not because you have 154 things to show me. Maybe I should just move on to playing Nancy Drew. Just had this moment where it's like, I had, grew up too wealthy, because for a second there I was like, see, this is just an average... This is not an average living room. What am I thinking? Bring it back down. Come back down to reality. I did not live like this, just to be clear. But for a second I was just like, no, this is normal. I was like, they've got a kitchen with an island and granite countertops and stainless steel appliances. This is a very fancy granite counter. This is a very fancy island with very fancy stones. And everything has been cleaned and polished for all the photos to be taken. There's no grease up here unless they never, they never made their own french fries, their own donuts, because they wanted like an endless amount that you couldn't... More donuts than you could reasonably purchase, you know? Is that the dishwasher? 8 beds, 7 baths, and that's your dishwasher? There's gotta be a second kitchen. Is this the second kitchen? Hold on. Okay, there is a dishwasher in this part. Why do you have a kitchen off the main kitchen? I can see another kitchen sink right there. Are there 3 kitchens? I don't remember a kitchen sink, an island kitchen sink in the other one. Oh no. This place must be a maze. A maze made out of kitchens and sinks. Well, another staircase. See, this is the most normal looking room so far. We've got the single old chair and a mismatched chair. This is what actually is more normal, but it's also a weird shape. It's the entry room. Also, speaking from a feng shui perspective, a guard dog perspective, A practical perspective, why is your back to the door? That is the entry door to the house. You got a TV in front of the chair like you're gonna relax there? I would never, never relax there. Indoor pool. So small, so tiny. Is it worth it at that point? It's even got a pool cover. I think these are fake plants. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those ones look fake. The TV is gonna have so much glare. Actually, I think you can tell from this that this is actually under an overhang. So, I mean, glare could come in from here. That's true. Probably close those blinds though. Ooh. One of us always tells the lies and one of us always tells truth. Pick wisely. Is that the entryway with the glare TV we were just talking about? I think that's what that is. And then this looks like a nursery for a baby. Looks like a baby bouncy hutch thing. An actual bed. The Stonebird collection. Not much to say. It's a bathroom. Let's see. Spirally staircase. Take me up the stairs. Yes. Reach the top of the stairs. Aha! I want to say that this is the master bedroom, or the, what do they call it if they don't want to use the word master? It's like the grand bedroom, the homeowner bedroom. I don't know. It's got two beds, which, and a couch. It feels more like a hotel room than anything because of the two beds and the couch. And Davenport looking at the bed is weird. It's weird, right? It's the only reason you would do that is if you were in a hotel, but we're not. Even in hotels, the couches don't look at the beds, do they? You got the beds facing a TV, so you and your life partner have separate beds. And just because you've got a little freaking weirdo over here, they get up in the morning before they go down, they get their coffee, they come up and they sit here and they just stare at you, waiting for you to wake up so that you can go play games or something. I don't know. I don't know the setup. I don't understand. It's weird that I'm like, this bathroom's too clean. There's not a single hard water spot. There's no fingerprints. There's, and then I remembered the photo editing exists. That's probably part of how everything looks so shiny and clean. I mean, I'm sure they cleaned it. You do that when you're trying to sell something, but can I just say that I don't like it when a sink is the whole vanity. I like a little bit of room to put stuff like toothbrushes, hair blow dryers, clothes for when you get in and out of the shower, but you know, something. Ah, yes, right here, the perfect spot for an exercise machine. Again, facing away from where someone could approach you from behind. A strange choice. I mean, they're looking out a window, so like I get that part. Two chairs just out here like it's a waiting room. Quite mysterious, I say. Strange choices these people made. There's the blueprint if you ever need to break in and steal something, right here. Remember that the door is always unwatched. Their back is always turned to it, so just open it quietly and sneak on in, take what you need. Sneak on out. Good luck. The little bag of abandoned potting soil. See, I think this is where the TV and the chair are. Oh my goodness, what? Where are we? What is this? It's giving theater vibes, but then you look at everything and it's like chalkboards, but they look like they roll up and there's a vent under every single one. I was getting bored. I was flipping through. I was like, well, there's nothing to see here, really. It's just a regular. Why didn't they cover up the top of the window? It's a regular rich person manor with your occasional strange design choice, but this. What is this? There's also vents in the ceiling. So why are there vents in the floor? And this goes right to the outside? Oh, we've got a musical instrument in here. This is like a stage? Never seen a room like that in my life. Maybe I should go back to the blueprint, see if it's labeled. It's like hot air comes in from the floor and cold comes in from the ceiling. Maybe, but why 5 vents in the floor and 2 in the ceiling? And there's that big old chandelier. Nothing to see here, but 50 more pictures of the outside. Let me go back down here. 20 years later. Oh, still now? Hold on. I apologize for all the flashing images and stuff. Okay. The mud room. Is that where we were? Didn't feel like it was this shape. The theater room. It's called a theater. That's the stage part. Those are the things. Kind of reminds me of like a climate controlled car where like you can give control of the conditioning to people in the back, but why would you give everybody their own individualized vent and like a little screen they can sit in front of? There's no dividers. And then apparently there's supposed to be a door here to the office, but it looks like there is not. Or porch. Strange place. You must never go there. Probably air returns. They could be air returns. Can I write in my own? There we go. $1. Oh, hey, look. 18 days on Zillow. The house for $1. It's an auction, so it isn't really $1. They never are. It's got spooky vibes, I want to say. Yeah, like definite spooky vibes. Or maybe it's just somebody who doesn't know how to take a clear picture. It's Buffy. It's not a single clear picture was taken that day. The camera person was running through. They were trying to do a speed run of taking these pictures so they could get out of here. It's definitely oof. I don't know what happened in that. I don't no. Mm. So it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Scott hesitated to say ghost. Spooky vibes. You understand. You know those other houses where I was like, no way, they're $1,000. I'm like, $1. I'm not even gonna. I can't. I can't. Person's got to maintain a semblance of sanity. Hold on. $6,000. Maybe a little bit of a spooky vibe, but like manageable, right? Because the camera person wasn't running away while they were taking these pictures. It's technically a cabinet. It's not like it's not a little door exactly, but it's kind of. Because why is it on the wrong side of the kitchen? You know, it needs more windows. Maybe. Oh, what? What in the decisions? Y'all see this door with the black paint over the top, 80 to 90% of it, and then they just got a plank that they nailed across the bottom like somebody chewed through the bottom of the door. Maybe they had a dog. That would explain that. Not the paint choice, but the wood. It's not a little door, but it is a door, maybe. We got childproof locks on everything, so a determined animal or a baby was in this house at some point. Given that the door was chewed up, potentially, we can say like a dog or a cat or a weasel or a ferret. I don't think they have pet weasels. I think I'm thinking about ferrets. Yeah, I can fix this one up. We can fix this one up. We could have questions, but it could get done. Could have a lot of questions, but it could be cleaned up. I wonder how I can find like the midpoint. Newest, maybe. Hey. $85,000. And it looks nice for where it is. Do you think this furniture is fake? I don't think the wall art is fake. I don't think they digitized that much stuff in. I don't put it past babies to chew on doors, but I won't lie to you. I don't put it past babies either, but I don't think they can chew through the door, you know? Like it takes a little effort. This is what happens if you don't turn the fan on while you take a picture. It's got like that movie effect. This person really liked decorating. They have themed rooms. We got beach, Native American, kitchen with eagle, and also this statue, which was a choice. That was a very deliberate choice given all the decorations this person has, how everything is in place. This hunchback cook helping lady who supposedly normally holds a bowl of candy for small children while she looks them in the eye. If you can manage to look her in the eye while you take a candy, you've earned it. You know, like a deliberate choice. This is how we brew it. Like most of it's cutesy and fun. That's why this one sticks out so much. Like they've spent hours putting up wallpaper, making sure everything hangs evenly. You can't find something in this house and be like, oh, that was just put there for a second. Or, you know, that was like a typo of decorating. No. No, this is the bare bathroom. You've seen one bare butt, you've seen them all, you know? It's the bare one. I actually really appreciate just how much time they put into decorating this house. I hope they find a house they can decorate just as happily. Wherever they move to. Apartment B7. Oh, we don't get any more pictures. I wanted to know how they lived in the apartments at Quantuminium, Queenwood. Where'd I get the word quantum minimum? Laziness and dyslexia turned Queenword and Queenword plus condominium into quandominium. Like a quantum entanglement type thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can't sort them from oldest to newest. What's been out here the longest? You know, like lots of windows, fenced backyard. I like that this apartment building says cozy gas fireplace. I have questions, you know? It's only suite 407, but if you wanted to take a look out, it would feel like to live in the Windy City. You can walk on in here. We got murals about the past. We got elevators, hand sanitizing dispenser, double lock doors to keep the wind out, and nice place, nice stairs, nice stairwell. Everything's painted a calm shade of blue. Got more wood carvings. Lasauden. Oh, there's the gas fireplace. Windy City. Ah, yes. Detroit. Isn't it Chicago? Isn't Detroit like the Steel City or something? You know, this is actually, it's not bad. It's a good apartment. Good little, uh, open concept apartment place. Person could be quite happy here, I think. Chicago is known as the city of, you think Chicago is the city of brotherly love? That might be another name for it. Let's see. Uh, Nicknames for Chicago. The second city, City by the Lake, Mud City, the Windy City, City of Big Shoulders. Chicago, Illinois has many nicknames, including the Windy City, the Second City, the City of Brotherly Love. Okay, so we're all right. Nicknames for Detroit: Motor City, Motown, and the D. Big Shoulders. Like, what a choice, eh? And you can have this all for, woof, $200,000. Never mind. It's overpriced at this point. I know it's in a big city. It's part of where the price comes from. I can't. I can't be spending $200,000 on a single bedroom apartment. No wonder it's been here on Zillow for how many days? Doesn't say. Is that a thing I can select in here? Days on Zillow. No, it hasn't been on Zillow for 36 months. Excuse me, why are you trying to lie to me? It's been on Zillow for 2 hours. What? Hmm. I think Zillow may be drunk. It may be time for Zillow to go home. The weird alcove. It's Chocolate Rain Motown. I don't know. Is Chocolate Rain Motown? The world may never know. Ooh, this one looks like it's tilted at an angle. It's like one of those mystery locations. Oh, and indeed it might be, sinking into the earth on this side. You see that water damage? And the floor? That shower's trying to make a portal to somewhere. Far, far away. Yeah, I don't think this one's foundation is stable. It was a nice place once upon a time, but now it had fallen into almost ruin. Sure, destruction awaited around any corner. All right. Oh, you know what I remembered? I remembered we did have that big place I'd saved for later from our last Zillow's adventure. Let me go ahead and find that. Shabam. All right, we'll go through this one, and then I think I'll put on Words on Stream if Frog is still around, and I'll take a quick break, feed my cats, and I'll be back for Nancy Drew. Waverly Academy. Here we have our garage, main mansion, and guest house, I assume. Is it $6 million for this circular driveway and this perfectly manicured lawn? Paying the lawnmower every summer is an additional $6 million. I'm still here. Make sure to apply Auto Marion for word on stream. Yes. Automation. Mation. Yes. I will do that. The big house. So you can feel like you're living in a castle with a little teeny tiny pool. Comparatively. Yes, there's miles and miles around, but you own this manicured monoculture abomination of a yard. Anyways, now's not the time. get into that. Where is this one located? This one was in Lexington, Kentucky. And where were we? Aha! We were finally getting to the inside. There's so much sunlight come through that door. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Did something just flash right here when I flipped to this, or was that my vision? If I remember to check back on the video, that'll be good. It's not even that far away. I will definitely mow the lawn for 6 million. Now you're thinking with hustle culture. Um just these freaking banisters alone was 1 million. Look at all those eavesdrops corners for kids to listen in on. I think the internet is just my computer's going. That's the technical term. Look, he's sitting right here. It's like the house is giving you a nice big hug. With the staircases as arms. You see it. Don't have to explain that too much. Wow. This room is defined by the word opulence. My goodness. This is the kind of room that they trained those AIs off of, but the AI couldn't understand what the heck made anything anywhere because it's an AI. Hey, we got one of them fancy ceilings that you do just to prove that you know somebody who can do woodwork, I guess. I don't know. A view of the kitchen from the sink. Not your usual view of a kitchen, but please enjoy it. The sink does. Looks like wallpaper on the ceiling, right? This bathroom is as big as two people's living rooms. That is a bedroom. Yeah, I mean, at least this isn't a couch facing the bed, right? This is at least another bed facing the bed. This is like your nap time bed, and then your real bed. The floor, ceiling, walls, yeah. What the heck was that? Sorry, there was mysterious sounds in my house. Sure, it's somebody chasing a cat around. It's the day bed, I believe, for your naps during the day, yes? This this is like a video game location. This wasn't meant to be made in the real world, only in 3D models. What is this? This is like one of those bathrooms in my dreams. Probably walking through, and then I'll just be looking for a toilet, right? Because that's how those dreams and those bathroom dreams go. You're in there because you're looking for something, and it'll be like, well, there's a giant tub. Oh, did you want to take a shower that like 50 people could take a shower in at once? We got that. A toilet? No. The maid spent so much time making it. Like when you go rich, you have a bed to lay down in while not getting your other bed messy. Yes, to save the maids from the trouble of making it twice in one day. Yeah, well, no, no, Finn, no. Um, a bedroom for the little girls to share while they grow up. Feel like princesses because they might actually be. I don't. Couldn't get the rug to go straight across the floor though. But I digress. That is just a little piece of je ne sais quoi. It's the piece that pulls it all together. It's the rug being a little bit sideways. It's where Louis the 14th slept. Oh, you can hear me doing the math, right? Oh well. This is insane. But also extremely beautiful. Like, these little kids, they have no idea just how fancy all this is. They'd never know. Why did you separate a little bit of your pool out from the rest of your pool? Did you not like that water? Was it on bad behavior? What'd he do? Nice little outdoor fireplace for all your outdoor fireplace needs. I think we're in the guest house now. Just feels like it. Like you have specifically, if you wanted to get any more people around this, it's illegal. There is a spot for 1, 2, 3 stools. That's as many people who are allowed to eat breakfast at the bar. If there's more than that, you need to eat breakfast at the table at this really long chair. I hope you like your feet to just kind of kick out underneath the table because your knees are going to be over here. You got to slouch down in it so that your knees can be here, your head's up here, little elbows sticking up. Please pass the salt. And then we have a thing going on here where we have every other chair is one type and every other chair is the other type. And only some of them are super long. What a strange, the more I think about it, such a descendant chair, a decadent, a decadent chair. A custom made chair for someone with really long thighs, regularly sized arms. Oh no. Something about this room makes me wanna I could do a quest in this room. I don't wanna, like, stay in this room for too long because there's, like, this ominous goat head thing here that I don't know what it means to whoever put it here, but, like, it could be a symbol of bad intentions, you know, and so I just a quick adventure through here. It's probably just that they thought it looked neat. It's like, you know how you wanna lay down and have servants shovel food into your mouth? They should just lay on a Chase lounge for that. Mm. They got the classic, cartoon grapes with a palm leaf overhead thing going on. See, that's a pretty good theater room. I think we've even got the step for the, chairs to go above each other, you know? We've got a whole bunch of speakers. We got posters. Oh, maybe that's what was in the other theater room. Maybe those were covering up, like, light backdrops so that you could put one of these things in front of it, and they just had 5. No screen in the theater room there, but this one does have one. This doesn't even look like the same property. It does not feel like we're in the same locality. Where's this? This just snuck in the camera roll from somewhere else? Did I click on a different page? No. Maybe it's that over there? Find the Nancy Drew clue and move on kind of room. I bet they watched the movie Pocahontas in there. Hmm. Let me see. Hold on. Could have happened. It could have happened at least once. You got like this Western. They probably watched Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron Herd. I I definitely bet they watched that because they've got the little girls, right? They could be horse girls. They have the money. We know that. And it's Kentucky. Kentucky Derby, the horse races. They're just missing like the racetrack. They go out of the house to wherever their horses are kept, being taken care of by somebody else most of the time. I've never seen it or watching it in Discord for movie night. The Roof, I hate it. This one specifically with all like the arrows kind of going up in weird directions. Is that The Roof that you hate? You know, if I was going to show a copyrighted movie on Discord for movie night, I wouldn't talk about it here. That would be unwise. But also, yes, let's do no.